Welcome to another office hour, Thursday office hour. I'm George, the head of product at Draftbit. And I have no battery left. All right, I'm going to try to fix that while I do a little intro. So for you guys, for people who have not been here before, we do 2 office hour every week, one on Tuesday, one on Thursday. So like I said, I'm fixing a battery issue right there, man. Okay, here we go. Should be done now. Sorry about that. So yeah, we're gonna spend an hour together. Typically, when people join and ask questions live, I answer those questions live. And when there are no questions, I just go to our community website, which I'm going to share right now. You can all see it. Share screen, share window. Oh, let me do this first. Share screen, share windows, community. Okay, so now hopefully the thing is coming up. So yeah, I go to the ask for help section and I just answer question one by one and we try to unblock as many users as we can. That's about it. How does that sound? Pretty much like a standard office hour. Well, with that said, let me close this. Let me start. You know, I'm not gonna lie, my brain is a little bit of a scattered brain because I think 5 minutes before the live, I started to think of a new cool app idea that I want to make in Draftbit. So I've been, you know, when you like have a brand new idea and kind of the only thing you can think of. So I was super excited to do the office hour, but I'm excited to start working on my app right after this. That'd be fun. I'll see if it goes anywhere. I'll share a little bit more at the next office hour. Anyway, completely unrelated to our office hour. So let's take issue one by one. This is profile picture denied by Apple. Oh yeah, so this one has already been answered by Rahul. It seems, we were talking about that this morning as a team. It seems that when you use the camera roll, so when you upload an image in your app, you're gonna have to provide not so much a permission, but a little bit of an explanation of what you're gonna do with that image, with that user image, which is fair. So Apple asks for you to do that, and so for that, you essentially need to update your app.json file and add like a specific key value. I won't go into too much detail, but we don't currently let you edit that file in the builder, so you won't be able to do that yourself. We're gonna find a way to fix that somehow, whether we let you edit the file, whether we add another like input for you to enter it. I don't know yet how we're going to approach it, but we're going to fix that. In the meantime, if you are running into this issue, let us know, and we're happy to do hard code something for you and make sure you can publish the test flight into the App Store. So don't let that stop you, and we'll report back when we have something a little bit more productized. Okay. Screen over in here. Okay. So this is this one. How about this? Touchable is smaller size than expected, hard to click. The Touchable isn't as big as the builder shows in web preview or using my phone. I have the same component outside of a model and they work fine, just not in a model. Ooh, interesting. So in the model, what does Dave say? When I fit the header for you and previous scan, this on the button you had there to do with your stunning with those buttons. I think this might be the case here as well. Try to simplify the button as much as you can and take a closer look. All right, so Dave shared some interesting pointers. Let's see, how long is that video? Can we just 55 seconds? Let's watch it.
Touchable. Here's the touchable to close a modal. View takes up about 50 pixels, I think, 40. Touchable is right there. It should cover this whole thing, the circle and the icon. But this happens on my phone and in the web preview. The web preview shows what can actually be closed a little bit better. So nothing, nothing, nothing there. It's like it's only this little area up here. This happens a couple times, but not every case. Like I have the same touchable.
All right, so it's a touchable, it's a circle, and an icon inside it. Let me try to reproduce that a little bit. I find that interesting. One thing I also noticed is that Carl's app had a broken icon, and it's not Carl's fault. We ran into an issue where our icons were not previewing correctly. So I don't know if it's related, but it's possible that that issue caused the icon not to be touchable, and therefore you only have this small section you can click on. Maybe not. So let's just give it a try. What is it? Feb 17. Okay. That might be a good way to also show how to do a modal. Yeah. I'm not sure everybody knows how to do modals. So this is my screen. I'm going to put a little title. If I can spell. Here we go. Foo. I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. Look at the beautiful new Google font picker. I'm going to make that bold. I'm going to make that centered. Okay, so this is it. Then I'm going to do a button. And right now we're doing a model. That's what I want to illustrate. So I'm going to put a model and model view. Okay, and in the model, I'm going to put some text. Here we go. That says bar. What's it? A bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Okay. Okay, so the way modal works, there is a value that's called a variable that's called visible. So whatever you select here, if it's true, we're going to show that modal. If it's not true, we're not going to show the modal, right? Makes sense. So for that, we're going to use a variable. And I'm going to create, we have a new thing coming up called a screen variable, but it's not quite out yet for everybody. So I'm just going to keep it simple for now and use an app variable. I'm going to call modal. It's going to be false by default. Okay, and so here I can now use, I might have to refresh my screen just so. Oh, did I not save? Classic me. Classic me. I'm going to add it. Did it save it now? Okay, here it is. And now I can see my model. Okay. So because it's false, at first I should not be seeing it. And this text is going to be show model. Okay, let's preview that and see what we got. See what we got. See what we got. Oh, okay. So no modal. Yes, that's what we wanted. Show modal. It doesn't do anything yet because I haven't told that button to do anything. So it does not do anything yet. So what I want to say is on press of that button, I want to set a variable, in this case, a variable called modal, to a new value. And I want to set it to true. Here we go. All right, let's retry that. So no modal. All right, great. So that worked. Now I need to be able to pause it. All right, that makes sense. So in my model, I'm going to have another button. Open. You go by open and close or show and hide for model. I'm going to do open and close. I don't know, just feel like it. Open modal. So this one is just simplified. This one is open and close, and the text on this one is going to be close modal. Okay. And the action is going to be to set that exact same variable to false, so that way it disappears. All right, simple enough. Quick side note: I'm gonna remove that header, that little like text at the top, because we don't need that header for the navigation. All right, let's preview it. All right, this is my full screen. I open the model. This is my bar inside the model, and I close it and it goes back to full, back and forth and back and forth. Okay, sweet. Now let's try. That's how you do model. Hope that's helpful for folks. Now let's see what card is trying to do. So he has a model, and then where is it? Touchable, circle, icon. Okay, so first of all, let me try to do touchable, circle image, or circle. Ooh. I'm gonna think I think it's a circle, and then I think you can do circle image directly as opposed to circle and then an icon. But let's try to reproduce what card is trying to do first. Okay, so here it is. Let me give it an icon. We're gonna do, what's it, like an open icon? I guess, but then what's close? So our close is easy. Open is maybe this one. What if I use the same library for all of them? Oh, feather is usually good. Material community, open. Okay, maybe this one. Okay, we're going to do material community for the icon. Okay. Here we go. So that's my icon. I think, yeah. All right. So that's my touchable. Well, touchable is taking the whole space. So right now, I can make it do the same action as what the open button does, which is to set the variable to true. Oh, sorry, set the variable true. Okay. So that should be, you're going to have a large surface area here, because that entire thing is going to open and close. So that's not exactly what Carl is trying to do, but maybe let's try to start there and see if the same behavior happen in my model. Model, close. And look what I'm going to use, because I'm essentially trying to replace those open and close buttons. So I'm going to hide them here. That way I don't have to delete them if I need to do more testing, but they're just hidden from my kind of canvas. Okay. So icon, I'm going to change the icon for something like clothes, and I still using material icon. Okay, should be it. All right, cool. Let's preview that. Let's see if that works. So this entire space is open it, and then this entire space is to close it. Oh, I forgot to put the action on it. Oh wait, did I? Oh yeah. Well, I duplicated it, so it duplicated the action too, but with the wrong value. Obviously, I need to alternate the value. Okay, so now let's preview that. All right, so good. I got my bar, and the entire space is working. Now, obviously, what Scott is trying to do is a little different. I think his touchable is just taking I'm trying to simulate the style that God is using. So for that, I'm going to say, we're going to have I'm going to put a text here. I say that view is going to be a row, and the text is going to take, it's going to be a flex one, so it's going to try to take the entire space and just leave the bare minimum for that thing. Okay. Put some ipsum here. Okay. So now let's preview that. You can see now the area for my touchable is really limited to the icon, which I think is what Carl has been trying to do. So let's see. So it's working here for me. It seems like the entire kind of image is responsive, like is taking the click into account. Let me try to click it. Yeah, that worked. At the very top, that worked. Middle, that worked. Bottom left. Yeah, that seems to be working. Maybe on the phone. Let's see. I'm gonna try it live on my phone, see if the behavior is the same. And if that works, it might be something else going on with the style. All right, let me try. Yeah, I'm essentially doing something like click on the very bottom, and seems responsive enough, like seems like a big enough surface area. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure how to replicate that.
Here and here, and you can see it's the full icon. It's just in this modal that it's happening. I'm not sure. I tried setting.
Try to look at this tree. So there's the modal view. Yeah, touch circle icon. Yeah, it should be fine.
Height and width of the touchable, no luck.
So yeah, I'm gonna assume it's either because of the icon issue that we had a while ago. So maybe try again. And if that's not the case, we'll have to look at your specific app because there's probably a different settings in the start configuration of your app that makes that happen. Okay. That's pretty cool though. Glad we were able to do that. I was going to mention one more thing. Oh yeah, what if I tried? I'm just curious now. Instead of a circle and image and an icon, can I just do a circle image? So I'm going to hide that. I'm going to use a circle image. Why do you say image? Image instead. I'm going to make it static one. Oh no, that's to upload something. Oh, it's because you want to use the icon. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, here you'll have to like load an image, which you might not have. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, it's not a problem. It's just you're trying. I'm realizing now that you're trying to do something different, so can't really do that with just a circle image. One more thing I want to try though, because we're here and we have a little bit of time, is to play around with. If I play around with the margin here, if I play around with the margin and let me do 20 here and 50 here with the margin of the model. For some reason, I'm not able to make that model take just the space I want.
Hey, so I'm having some weird stuff on a touchable view. Cover this whole the icon. What? So
I know how did Carl go about it. There's the model. Does he have multiple model? View, model, container, model screen, blur view. Oh, yeah. Okay. So what I haven't done that before, so I'm kind of learning as I go, which is awesome. Little side note, that's kind of the powerful thing of Draftbit. I obviously do Draftbit all day, every day, and there's still some use case I haven't done before, right? Because there's just so many use cases. So I'm discovering stuff from our community, folks who've tried stuff. So it's really cool and exciting. Wait. View text touchable. Okay. Wait, what I'm like I'm missing thing up here. Let me try. Oh yeah. All right. So that's So that's my view. You got it. So this is going to be a modal container. This is going to be my model essentially. This is going to be that's just the line I used. So the close button is on the right, and this is stuff I don't need anymore. Okay. I guess that goes at the top. Okay, so now I'm gonna change this value instead. Hopefully that should be working. Let's try it out. Yeah, so now I see. Maybe I'll put a background that way people can see better. So boom, now I've essentially created that model. It seems that Carl was doing a blur view too, which I haven't used myself. I'm curious. Oh wait. Preview this. Okay, so it works. But I kind of want to see how did you go with that blur thing. So the blur view is between the model container and the model. Okay. So blur view. I'm trying to put that in the blur view. Okay, maybe I'll put my screen a little bit bigger for you all. Okay, so now how about this? Does that work? Let's see. I can see like some kind of a blur, but I've never used a blur. Intensity is 10. Let me see. How do I? Oh man, this is fascinating. So what I'll do is I'll actually put a background color here. Let's make that a secondary color. Okay. So now my model container. Do I need to make that transparent? No. How do I create that blur effect? I'm intrigued now. Kind of want to figure it out. Okay, so is it because let me try. that's not a good idea. How do I go about more view? Maybe I do need to put some padding here as well. I doubt that's it, but let's try it. We're debugging together. So what is that? Okay, so now this is that's not good because that's not, I don't want the opacity. So opacity is probably not the right thing to do here, right? And same thing for the blur view, should probably not be there. Right, it's not opacity that I want to change. Oh, maybe it's a relative position as opposed to a margin and padding. Let's try that. Let's try that, and then I'll stop because I'm not going to spend the whole hour on this. And I'll figure it out and share that with you all. I think that's pretty exciting. Okay, so maybe instead of this, what if I do storage? Get rid of this. Doesn't look like it's going to do it. Let's see. Yeah. So that worked, but I still got the background stuff. How do I get rid of that background? It's unfortunate. I think I'm going to have to stop my exploration and do a little bit more research and try to figure it out. But it's too bad because I'm going to make it a personal mission, replicate whatever Carl did here. Kudos to Carl, by the way. It looks beautiful. Yeah, I bet it's something. I'm going to regret it because I bet it's something that's going to be very easy. All right, let's move on, and we'll come back to that if we have a little bit of time at the end. Okay. I'm assuming you can still see my screen here. Back. This is me and pointer saving photo. I think I'm fetching photo URL from my backend and I would like to convert it into file URI to then load to my album. I importing media library from it and use the following function. I've been looking at this thread. I'm also try using saved camera, but no luck. Appreciate any pointers. Thank you. Oh, so we have a way to take from your camera roll and upload that, but I guess Coco wants to do the opposite. Is get it from the back end and save it in the camera roll. Interesting. Yeah, so probably a way in custom code. I haven't done it, so I don't know for sure. I would recommend that if you're going the custom code approach, post your question in custom code. You're going to get more visibility. I'm trying to not spend too much time on writing code here. But one thing that I'm curious to try, though, is what happened if oops, sorry. Let's go here. Let's do another screen. What happens if I just put an image and then, yeah, that's fine. I can even keep this one. I'm gonna try to preview that on my phone. I want to see, like, is there a way to just display the image in such a way that within the app I can save to my camera roll? I'm skeptical, but I'm curious to try it out. So I've got the image on my phone. I'm trying to see if I can like double tap it or like save it somehow. It doesn't seem like it will let me. So yeah, I don't think you can do that. I'm trying to think if there's another way. What you'll probably want to do, yeah, it's going to be a custom code function. See, maybe I can try for like a minute to see what you guys used. Expo Media Library, what is that? Let's see. Provide access to users' media library, allow them to access existing image and video from your app. Oh, so it's a little bit different, as well as save new ones. Okay, that's what I want. You can also subscribe. Okay, so it works everywhere except on the web. Hey, you know what? We got a few minutes. Let's give that a try. So, media library, and this one was about Blur. So media library, I'm going to import the package. Okay, now it's there. How do we use it? Oh, you might need, you can configure it using this built-in config plugin. Yeah, using library serving bear. Okay. You might have to update that, and that you can't quite do just yet. But let's see if we get blocked there. Let's see how far we can go. We're probably gonna get blocked, but all right. So I'm gonna write that custom component. This is what I'm supposed to import. Is there any example that I can use? Come on, Expo. You usually have so many good examples. It's a great API reference, but unfortunately, I don't see API, media type, hook, media library. How did Coco go about it? Yeah, create as create. Okay, let's give that a try. So we're gonna make a component that's gonna be a save photo. That's gonna okay, so that's gonna be my component. It's gonna use a variable. Well, what do we need? Yeah. Gonna do custom code. Yeah. Use value variables. My request for URL. So that's going to be the URL. Source to URL. Convert URL to URL. Oh, that's just starting to be all. All right, we're gonna try to take it step by step, because I don't even know like what that's gonna do. Add asset to album async, but that's not what we use it. Create asset async. So that's to put it in the library. Create album async, create asset async. Okay. Take picture sync. Maybe I can try that. Save it for now. A little prettier. So the camera, create all it needs, the UI. I'm going to try just to pass it here. So what if I'm going to simplify my life and start by doing how would that work? I'm trying to understand. So you're gonna URL here. So let's say what's a good placeholder picture? Okay, so I've got my placeholder here. Okay, will that even work? Not sure about that. Oh yeah, what's the website to do just console, GS console? So image here. Okay, now if I try replicate what Coco is doing, what it would look like. Yeah, that does not. I mean, that's not gonna. This is just a string, and you're running that function that does not exist. So I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to do here. So I doubt your code is gonna work because I don't know convert URL to UI where that's coming from. It could be wrong. I mean, you know, just correct me if I'm wrong. I love to learn new stuff. So let me know what I got wrong. But for now, what if I try to do this for now? So we're going to create the asset. And then we're even just going to show text. Okay. Hide that for now. You might need a toString. Yeah, let's try that. So does that even do something? Let's try that. What am I missing? Media library, so that's okay. Okay. Let's see. Let me get rid of this image. I'm going to do a custom component. Code component. I cannot outside sync. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I won't be able to do this, right? Yes, I also didn't know how you were planning on doing this. Oh, wait. What did I do wrong here? Oh, yeah. Wait. That should be fine, right? No? Yeah, again, like those unexpected token. Oh, maybe I can just do an async like this, right? Probably not. I'm kind of, I don't, my knowledge is not big enough of React to be able to do that properly. So I think I can do that. Let's see. View is not defined. That I know how to fix. so I got a promise, which makes sense. But at least it's, at least it's not completely broken. So let's see, can I go further? After equal to sign, after equal to sign. Yep. It doesn't seem to be working either. Sorry, I was looking somewhere else. Right. All right, I'm gonna give up here because I know myself and my limitation, and I'm not gonna be able to get that to work. But I bet there is a way, and that would be a fun tutorial. Get it to save on. So I'll get. What would I use it for? I'm trying to think. When do I save photos locally? I can't quite, like, I'm looking at Instagram and all that, but like you don't quite save the photos locally. I mean, I'm not challenging the use case, it's definitely fair. Yeah. All right, I'll do some more research, get back to you, because that would be an interesting thing we can do. Yeah, that's it for now. Integration with member stack. Let's see. I'm new to Draftbit, just I'm trying. Oh, Dave already responded to that. Thank you, Dave. Expo not loading Draftbit app. I think Rahul. Yeah, I was talking to Rahul about that earlier, so he's already working on that. And that's it. Clarify push notification integration process. Hey, I would like to integrate push notification to my app and try following the guide from myself. I also read help is my understanding is that it is impossible to integrate push notification while only staying in Draftbit. We need to export the code and then build and publish the app using on your own outside from Draftbit. Is that correct? Furthermore, the export code option is only available starting with your Pro plan. Does it mean that we have to pay more in order to integrate a standard app feature while also having to work outside of Draftbit? Okay, so that's a good question. So here I shared, that was a while ago, 6 months ago. So I shared a little bit of what you need to do. Essentially, in low code, you can use Expo notification, and it's pretty straightforward. I think actually all the code is here. So it's a little bit of code, and you're gonna get an Expo push token, which is some kind of identification for that specific user. And then you can use Expo even as a server to send new notification to people. So that works pretty well. For iOS, that's essentially all you need. For Android, you need to drop a Google Service account file. And we don't have a built-in way to let you add that file just yet, but we're more than happy, contact us and let us know, like, hey, I want to do push notification for Android. I need to drop my Google Service account file, and we can put it in there for you. We have that ability. We can do it in a day. Like, it's not going to delay you. So once you have that, then in low code again, because you still have to write that little thing, you can do push notification for Android and iOS. And I've done it myself. I made an app. We've been using the app with the rest of the team to send each other like small notifications. So I know that it does work. And you don't have to leave Draftbit. The one tricky part is, I'm trying to remember, it's been 6 months ago, so forgive me if I gather my thoughts here, but yeah, no, I think that's it. I was mixing up OAuth right there. I think that's it. I don't think you can really... yeah, and then if you try in Expo, it should be working. So let's go back to the question. Which one we show? Yeah, that's the same thing. And that person was able to make it work. Cool. So the original question was, when I change that it's possible to use prefiguration while only seeing. So that's not correct, I guess. Try the footing guide. All right. So when you try the footing guide, I guess my question to you is like, what didn't work? I'm happy to clarify it, but like, tell me which part did not work, so I know where to go and provide more information on. Yeah. I'm debating doing a little live demo here too, but this kind of stuff I won't be able to do that in 10 minutes. So yeah, let me know what didn't work. Where did you get stopped? Like, so putting the first step aside for a sec, did you import the Expo Go? Or did you do like Expo constant and Expo notification here in your, sorry, let me get to it, in your package? So you want to do this, you want to do Expo notification, a new one. And then with the code that's shared below, retrieve the Expo push token. So that's essentially what you're going to need all the way. And so in custom component, we'll put that in there, prettify it. So it's a little bit of code, admittedly, but it doesn't do crazy stuff. And if you want, you could even remove a good amount of it. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I might be even able to save that right there. Where is my component? Okay. Wait, sorry, 1 sec. All right, so if I do notification and custom code, it says it's been 6 months, so I'm not sure I can do it live, but I can try. Okay, now, so going back to the list, then you're going to want to save that token to your backend, right? Because you want to save, like when the user is requesting a push token from Expo, and then you want to save that so you can use that push token to send notification to your user later on. And then this is the service that you're going to push stuff to send notification to your user. So I don't know if you can see, because yeah, you can see it, but like as I previewed the app, I got a little alerts asking me stuff. I'm going to try doing live preview so I can show you all. Okay, let me try. Oh, the app. Oh, sorry, showing essentially my face. Okay. So I don't know if it's safe to save that. I'll put my finger on it, but like I just literally copy paste the code, and then when I preview my app, you probably can't see here, but I got a Expo push token, you know, X0MKM, whatever, like a long string. So the only thing now, if I use that code, I can go to that service that we listed here, pass it that information. So the code I got, I'm going to paste it here, and then I can send whatever notification I want, and that's going to send it to the to my specific user. So that's it. Yeah, it works really well with Expo. As you know, I'm to be honest, I'm happily surprised that just copy paste here worked. So give that a try, please, Simon. Let me know. We're happy to help. We might. There's two things that we have coming up in a roadmap. Just sharing some inside knowledge here. We were debating putting the request of that push notification in a no-code action. So you can do that without having to copy paste that code. You can just do it in an action. I think that would be cool, because then it simplifies a lot of that process. So that's something that might be coming up. And we're also looking at a collaboration with One Signal. We've just only had a phone call right now with them, but like it's a fantastic, really good service that they provide. And so we're trying to see if there's a way to integrate that makes sense for both of us. No promises there, it's just something we're exploring. Because they let you kind of unify all your notification needs for like push notification, but email, SMS, web browser notification and all that. So there might be more stuff coming up around that, but that's not going to happen very soon, because we need time to investigate and then implement if we decide to go. So anyway, hope that helps. Let me know. How do we have? We have 6 minutes. Okay, let's see. Is it just the last one? Or that might have been the last one. And TJ to ask. I'm afraid to click on it. Yeah, guys, you need to provide better questions. Yeah, web preview was broken. Sorry about that. It should be fixed now. Let me know if it's not fixed. Oh, I just realized that I did not follow up. Please let us know otherwise. Okay. We don't like when that happens. Okay, sweet. So that might be all the time I have. I'm gonna keep exploring. What did I say? I want to keep exploring. I want to keep exploring the blur view from Carl. That was exciting. And then the saving something on your device from Coco, I believe. So those are very interesting topics. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. If you have any other questions, post them in the Ask for Help section of our community website, and we'll get to them. Thank you very much. Bye, folks.